gosh, my adventure is arriving. There it is in the cute box. Ah, I'm so excited. Hello guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. This is a different type of video than I've ever uploaded in the past, but I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So we've been in quarantine for what, like 4 months now? It's literally felt like forever. So I decided to buy a quarantine purchase. This purchase that you guys saw in the thumbnail, it is no surprise, is something that I've wanted since senior year of high school. I rented a kayak for the first time. It was so much fun. I rented kayaks all through college with my friends. It was so much fun. And I've always wanted my own. However, I drive a tiny car. I don't have a garage. I don't have storage. I'm also very weak, so I can't lift the kayak. There's a lot of reasons why getting a kayak has never really practically been a goal or something feasible for me to do. But then I decided I'm gonna buy a kayak. So in my hunt of looking for one, I quickly realized because of COVID-19, they are all sold out in the entire country. There is no kayaks to be found. And I even went to Dick's Sporting Goods and they had one, but it was on hold because someone was coming to buy it. Long story short, in my research of wanting to get a kayak, I was trying to decide if it was worth it, if it's something I can lift, if I can store it on my car, what kind of car mount do I need? If I get a new car within a year or two, am I gonna have to buy a whole new car mount? The car mount's more expensive than the kayak, something no one tells you. Anyways, I decided to purchase an inflatable kayak. You guys do not even know how excited I am. So I'm planning on taking it out later today, but I did get a 2-person kayak. This is a better side for me explaining it. It is 10 foot long. It came with its own hand pump, which is kind of a Debbie Downer, but it works. And it comes with paddles and it has a little skeg. The removable seats were important for me because I don't plan on going with 2 people all the time. I really want this to be just my own kind of hobby. But in case somebody wanted to come with me, then I have another seat for them. But I can remove one of the seats and pile in all the stuff that I want to take. I also bought a dry bag in case I do get punctured. If it does pop, I have a bag that I can put my camera, my phone, my clothes, whatever I have with me in the dry bag and it won't get wet. So I know what you guys are all thinking.
What happens when it pops? Heaven, it's gonna pop. Why would you buy an inflatable kayak in the middle of the river?
Yeah, it possibly could pop, but all the research that I did, I literally laughed out loud when I saw inflatable kayak for the first time. I was like, who in the world would buy? That's like a pool float out in the middle of this lake that's 100 foot deep. And so I was cracking up, but through all the research that I did, all the reviews that I read, I spent days on end researching this idea. And it turns out the technology is remarkable. It has come a long way than what I pictured in my head about what an inflatable kayak would look like. I also bought it with this brand Intex. This is a brand that makes really good air mattresses that I'm familiar with. Also too, this Explorer K2 model is no longer sold on the market. This is a several-year-old model, so you can't purchase it. But with all the research that I did on all the inflatable kayaks, once I actually made that decision, this would be a good purchase for me. A lot of them get really expensive really quick, especially for 2-person ones. And this was one that had a ton of reviews because it is an older model, so a lot of people have had a chance to try it out. Just in my research, this was my favorite. So I found it on eBay, brand new. This person in Colorado had it, so they shipped it to me in only 2 days. But anyways, enough chit chat. I am ready to take this thing out in the water and I'm taking you guys with me. So here's my first adventure in my inflatable kayak. All right guys, it's a different day, but today the adventure begins. I'm gonna get out in the water today. It is 6:30 in the morning on a weekend, so I'm only half here, but the half of me that's here is excited. Now to pump up this kayak, I have a manual pump. It has 3 different nozzles. I think I used all 3. I did a practice run of this at my apartment and it took about 30 minutes, so wish me luck. My parents are actually going to come kayaking with me with their real kayaks, so I'm going to wait on them because they have an electric pump that connects to the cigarette lighter in the car, and I'm hoping it has the right nozzle tips for my kayak, and that'll save me a lot of manual pumping, so I'm kind of cheating. All right, before my parents get here, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my bag that I'm gonna take with me on my kayak. So this is a dry bag and it's gonna stay with me. I got the 20 liter, but I didn't realize how big it is, but I'll have this link down below. They have several different sizes. Towel, sunscreen, water case for my phone.
That still has the sample iPhone in it.
Chapstick, keys, and a Cliff Bar, and my water bottle, but it's not gonna go in the bag. It would defeat the purpose of keeping it dry. Got my bag, my water bottle. Definitely should have put the skeg on this thing. We're out here in the middle of the lake and there's no boats. It's super quiet. Look how pretty. You're gonna flip the kayak. Cooler and everything goes in the water.
That would be a cool shot, especially if you got my kayak and moved it out of the way.
It's not.
We got a picture of me just up in the corner. Mom ain't got no sense of adventure.
Per usual. Okay, I'm trying to save this bug. Yeah, look how big this bug is. He was out in the middle of the lake. This bird flying around is apparently living in this nest, according to the parents. Little snaky snake. So creepy. And there's our kayaking adventure. My kayak dry out when the sun hits. Still early in the morning, but when the sun gets out here, it'll dry it out because we literally have like sitting pools of water in here. But yeah, you guys, that was my kayaking adventure. I look forward to taking it out many more times. I'm gonna get an automatic pump for myself, hopefully a nice pump, and then I need a life preserver. Obviously, be safe out there. You never know what can happen. And I'll probably get a GoPro to get better footage. It was really hard to film when I'm trying to paddle. Yeah, you guys, thanks for watching this short random vlog. It was a lot of fun and I look forward to going out many more times. So hopefully you guys stick around for that. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.